Okay, I'm going to talk about the mid dodge for P5S Devour, the mechanic where the boss is jumping around the arena. This dodge is probably about as brain dead as you're going to get. You find one safe spot each time. It's always the same safe spot. You do the same dodges around the same time for either pattern that you encounter with this mechanic. So, super simple. It's just about timing. So, first thing I do, once the mechanic shows up, I identify where the first jump's at. That's going to be our new relative north. So in this case, the 1 marker is my new relative north. So we will draw a little N over there for north. I'm going to love my beautiful drawing skills. Which means that this line here, like our 4 and our 2, are east-west line. This is the line that we're going to use as a guide for when we dodge left and right. So I'm going to dodge along this line. Now that I've identified this, I know I'm always going to want to start on the west side of the line, usually around right here, give or take. So you'll see me adjust over here to do that now. I pre-position here and I just keep hitting the boss so I know where I'm at. You don't have to care about watching the patterns. You don't have to memorize anything. All you have to do is right here, pop sprint, and then when you see a puddle on your right side or your left side, you move into it. There's a puddle up here at 1 or at 3. It's down below, you can't really see it. There's a puddle at either of those locations, you don't move. There's one at 2, you move into it. There's one at 4, you move over to it. So there's a puddle at 2, I move over to it. Puddle at 4, move into it. Puddle at 2, move into it. Puddle at 4, move into it. And then take towers. So we can check another example of the other configuration, the other pattern that this mechanic can do. Excuse me. Same exact starting point. I find the jaw. Jaw is at 2, so 2 is my new north. No, is that 2? That's 3. So 3 is my new north. So I'm going to go on the line that's east and west relative to that. So that's the line between actual 2 and 4. You see, this is the 3 clockwise, 4 cardinal, or 4 counter pattern. But again, it doesn't matter. Pop sprint, boss jumps, puddle to my right, move into it. Puddle to my left, move into it. My right, to my left. Now the other thing too is that you want to try not to dodge too far into this space in between these green puddles. What I typically do is I say, like, the moment that I cross this line, like the line between the inner edges of these puddles, I'm gonna stop like right about here or right about here inside of this space. If you go too far, then when you try and double back, it might take you too long. And if you're too close, an AoE might come and clip you. Yeah, that was a beautiful beautiful example, just all the way up here. But yeah, you want to try and get the positioning a little bit tight here, but it's super easy to eyeball it. See how I'm pretty much dodging to around the same spots that I drew out here. So once again, land north. North is 1. That means I'm going to start by 4, which is 1 counterclockwise. That's on my east-west line. Just hit the boss, none of this matters. Orient my camera towards my relative north, which is where the first draw was at. Wait for a puddle. Go right. Wait. Go left. Wait. Go right. Wait. Go left. You can even see I was a little slow there, but I still didn't get hit. This dodge is pretty fault tolerant. As long as you're watching for the right tells and you go to the right spots, should be fine even if you're a little slow. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me.